So I hear so many people complain that it's elitism that's requiring them to live in New York City. That if they want to have a creative career, they shouldn't be required to live in any specific place. They should be able to live wherever they want. After all, we have the pandemic and so many things are virtual now. And isn't it just inequitable? It's horrible for people with disabilities and chronic illnesses and economic access issues that make it impossible for them to move to this city in the first place. And look, I agree with all of that. There's a lot that is very unfair about being a creative person. But the reality is, if you don't live in certain places, New York being one of them, you're just not going to have access to certain opportunities. It doesn't mean that you won't have access to any creative opportunities. It doesn't mean that you can't make your own creative opportunities by taking initiative and really using whatever kind of network you can build online. Of course, those are all possibilities and you can make that happen, but there's certain things that can only happen by living here. And I'm somebody who's half of my family, the paternal side, is from New York City, but I was not born and raised here. I was born and raised in Virginia, and I came here as an adult. I came here after college, and I really had to build my own network here. Because guess what? New York City owes you nothing. New York City does not care. There are so many people who move here. It is incredibly competitive. And for everything I have achieved, I'm very, very proud. I also realize I had to be here to have the kind of life that I have now, to have the kind of access that I have now. None of that would have happened if I had stayed in Virginia. That's just the reality. That's just how it is. Again, it's not fair. I don't wish it were that way. I don't think it should be that way, but it is that way. The pandemic only opened up so many opportunities to virtual anywhere as long as you have Wi-Fi. It's really not as accessible as it should be, the creative world. But we're going to have to completely overhaul capitalism, our whole economic system, if we're going to have anything that's close to equitable.